As you know, I absolutely adore Asian games. I think they have some of the best ideas and some of the best execution. And recently I got a whole cargo of games from a Hong Kong-based company called Ice Makes Games. And this time I have with me Samurai Vassal, which is a very small little game that I played with my friends and really enjoyed it as a very light, very simple trick-taking game. Is this game though going to be worth the amount of money that you have to spend to get your hands on it? I'm about to show you, so play we all. Samurai Vassal is a very tiny little game, as you can see in this little box, and it's a card game for 2 to 6 players that the box says plays in about 20 minutes, but we actually played it in about 10, perhaps. It is very, very light and very good fun. The premise of the game is that we're going to be, well, aspiring to become the shogun's first hand, the lieutenant, so to speak. So we're competing with each other to see which one has the most wits to actually get enough richness to get the attention of the shogun, so we can become their vassals. So how does this play? Well, the game inside is just a bunch of cards. It doesn't have a lot more to it except this few chips. These are the chips that we have to obtain. These are the victory points. And we have a few white ones. This is 1 unit, and a few black ones, and this is 5 units. That's it. That's all it comes with, and it doesn't really need anything else. I think these are quite simple plastics, and it could be absolutely anything else. So why spend money in making this anything else that doesn't need to be? A small rule book. This is it. And loads of cards. And we have 2 different types of cards. These are characters that come with a yellow border, and then the different sets for the players that comes with different colors. So we have the greens, and we have black, and the blue, and the gray, and the purple, and the red. Now all of them are pretty much identical. Okay, then there's not really a difference between the different decks for the characters, for the players, but there are differences for the characters in the expansion. And why does it come with it? Well, I'm going to explain in a minute, but before, let me show you exactly how this game plays, because it's so simple. It's basically a rock, paper, scissors with a bit more complexity to it. Every card has a number, and some cards have an effect. So what happens is that you get all 6 cards, number for 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and then this card that has no number whatsoever. Card with the number 1 means that if anybody, well, what you have to do, I'm sorry, let me start at the beginning. The objective of the game is to obtain as many points as possible, and the first person to achieve, I think it is 12 or 15 points, wins the game. That is it. How you do that? At the beginning of the round, every player is going to take one of their cards and put them upside down on the table. All players are going to reveal them at the same time. The player with the highest card number wins the round and sets the card aside upside up. The rest of the players put their cards upside down. If you have won a previous round and you have a number of cards looking up, you put them upside down as soon as you lose. Why? Some cards have some coins. So the point is that, for instance, if you win with the number 2, which has no effect whatsoever, so it's not easy to win with this card, you obtain 2 white cheats. If then you win with number 1, you obtain 2 cards from the card that you won with before, plus the one that you won with now. So you would obtain 3. So in the first round you get 2 coins, second round you get 3 coins. If you win again the third round you would get 4 coins, so on and so forth. And this is to signify that your fantastic wits is giving you loads of richness for the shogun. Whenever you want, you can play the sage. This card, the advisor. This card, with no number in it, what's going to mean is that you can basically lose your turn, so you can recover every single card that you have already played and start again. You're going to have to do that at some point, because having only one of each cards means that eventually you're going to use them all. Simple as that. That's it. That's how the game plays. Nothing else. Once you have become used to it, then you can start to add one of the 19 different characters that the game comes with. They also have different numbers and they have different actions. So for instance, number 1 in the regular deck says, if someone plays a 5, all 1, 2, 3 and 4 win. So the 5 loses. However, this one here, number 3, says all players who play 5 this round lose 2 coins. Things get a little bit harder. This one will give you 2 coins instead of 1. This number 1, as well as having the same winning condition, if you win, all of the players place 1 coin face down into a reserve area if they can. No, what coin? The card number 1. So everybody who's not played A1 will lose that card right away. So that gives a lot more depth to the game without making overtly complicated. We played this last Thursday when we were waiting for my friends to play role-playing games, and we had a real blast. It was really good fun. It was very entertaining, and considering how small this box is, I can take it pretty much anywhere and teach pretty much anybody how to play this game. So if you're looking for a quick, simple, trick-taking card game, this may be one to take a look at. We certainly enjoyed it, and I don't think I'm going to put it too far from me anytime soon. Thank you very much indeed. By all means, do let me know what you think about this game if you have already played it, and I very much look forward to your opinion. I'll talk to you very, very soon. So play we all.